the NBA Cup. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White, and it's George in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, Jaylen Brown is out there with James. Then there's Bradley Beal, then it's Maxey, and it's Randall in at the center position, filling out the middle. For both teams, this is the first game of their NBA Cup campaign. The goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A., 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. So also keep in mind, point differential could be a key in advancing.
Now here's George. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And James has got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Beal from downtown. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
This speaks to the confidence Beal has in himself. Terrific work catching and firing off the catch.
Queta pass to Tatum. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And some tough salary decisions this summer for the Boston Celtics, Coach.
Well, in one way, it's a good problem to have, possessing too much talent. But with this new CBA, it's harder to retain everybody like we saw with Celtics teams of old.
And it's good for 2.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I wondered what Coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Randall. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Banked it in off the glass.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
Down low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside, Brown. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Paul George. Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Philadelphia shooting their first foul shots of the night. The first one falls.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Wagner's checked in for Julius Randle. Barlow comes in for James. And it's Edgecombe in for Beal. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And they call an illegal screen here. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Celtics, second.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
So both teams making some changes here. A minute 35 left in the first quarter. Wagner outside. Pass to Edgecombe. Wagner with a screen on White. Edgecombe. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on White.
Second team foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Edgecombe. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Tatum. His last outing, we saw him score 13. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. White, the pass to Tatum. Four on the clock. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
There's no argument that Tatum's at his best when he's distributing.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. There's 47 seconds left in the first. And here's Conley. Pass to Tatum. Conley, a screen on Porter. There's Tatum with the three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Here's Porter. Let's go with a three. Tatum pulls it in. And Boston pushing it up now. Here's Hauser. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
White for it's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Sixers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings, so they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Mitchell Robinson, Sam Hauser out there with Paul George. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. B.A.?
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. From deep, Conley. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just a veteran play by Conley there, giving the D no time to react off the bench.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman grip.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Boston also changing it up. Derek White comes in for Shireman, and Pritchard is subbed in for Mike Conley. Pritchard finds Robinson. And there's Pritchard. That's good. On the assist from Robinson. Pritchard's got his first bucket in this one. And so James will bring it up for the 76ers. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Pass to George. Pritchard with a screen on Brown. Here's George. Bradley Beal puts it in.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
James goes in. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. So it's Boston now.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Here's Pritchard. And the shot goes. Pritchard's gotten 4 this quarter.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Wagner's checked in for Randall. Barlow comes in for James. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Edgecombe in for Bradley Beal.
Let me hear you. And give your Sixers ENT a big round of applause.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Maxey against Pritchard. Outside Porter. Lets it fly. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And Porter Jr. has one of the smoothest looking jump shots in the league.
Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Wagner on the wing. Philadelphia moving it around. Wagner with a screen. Here's Maxey. Boston pulls it in.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Tatum. He's guarded by Porter. And Maxey, here we go. And he dunks it down.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, let's wrap it up and get ready for your Hockey Fight Arena Entertainment.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Philadelphia 76ers. Could come down to the last shot. Let me ask, when you guys were playing, which teammate of yours was the best clutch scorer?
Well, I had a few. Kobe, Big Shot Bob, Derek Fisher, but my favorite is Ernie Bartholomew Johnson.
Ooh. Ernie, that's a big shot maker. But I'm going to go with Big Shot Bob, too.
Yeah.
Because we both played with him.
Yes, you did, and nice to see you agreeing on something for a change. And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Celtics.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scorers go by.
Ole, ole, ole! Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
They've got Jaylen Brown. Bradley Beal's out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's James in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And he drops the first.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Outside Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Over James. Tatum can't hit.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
Whoa! Jaylen Brown! A big-time finish.
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. So it's Boston now, trailing by 10. Second half getting started, about a minute played. Left side White, driving to the basket. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Tatum's got 9 points.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Back to Brown. Inside. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Strong finish by Randle. He's really worked on his upper body over his career.
When it comes to Randle, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randle's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
The free throw drops for Randle.
Well, you like the steadying presence a guy like Julius Randle gives a team. He's a reliable and experienced player others can lean on out there.
To the middle. Here's Kate.
Oh, wow! Look out!
Assisted by
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Randle, a screen on Tatum. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
Celtics trail by 11. Now here's Pritchard. George outside. Driving in for three. Pritchard, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Brown against George. Brown passes to Beal. Five to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Randall can't hit. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 11-point game. White finds Tatum. Crafty move. Three-pointer Pritchard. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Brown. Takes the three. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Queta. That shot is off. Randall with some nice D. Philadelphia leading by 14. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James, no good there.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Pritchard, the pass to Queta, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break up 12. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Celtics. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Sam Hauser. And it's Walsh in at the power forward position. Maxey, that's good. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Robinson passes to Pritchard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by White. For three, Maxey. Pass to Wagner. Another chance. Rebounded by Pritchard. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Robinson. It's stolen by Maxey. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And Boston with some changes. Queta's checked in for Robinson. Jason Tatum comes in for Walsh. And it's Paul George in for Hauser. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Porter. Fires the three. Oh, it doesn't go. Wagner with a steal. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Oh, he jammed it.
Maxey is such a crafty finisher. Let him get to the rim, and he'll make the most of it.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 14. Pritchard outside. Outside George. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Wagner with a screen on Pritchard. Maxey attacking. Jams it home!
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the 76ers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyrese Maxey.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
58 seconds left in the 4th. Randall outside. Here's Maxey. And he gets it back. James fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And he elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on it.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
They set the pick. Outside Tatum. Maxey against Pritchard. Pass to George. Launches it. Tatum. The putback. How about the activity? So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, it was a challenge for you tonight as far as the matchup went. How much does that motivate you in a game like this?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Thanks, LeBron. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.